Hello, everyone, and welcome to Rulers of Embercrest. I am your player host, Wuten, playing as the Queen, Melaina. And below me, we have our good Kobold boy, Kiba, played by Red Orchestra.
I'm the best boy.
Yes. We have Jeera being played by Jonathan.
Hello.
We have our resident big sword dragon girl, Dazielle, played by StarryFlame.
Yep.
And we have our resident yeet and delete 88 points of damage punchy boy,
92.
Darius, played by GutiSerenade.
Check your foreskin.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god. But yeah. And then over there on the bottom right, we have, of course, our benevolent DM of the evening, Ebony Inkstone.
Hey.
Yeah.
So, if you guys are ready to go, the last time we left off, you guys were saying your goodbyes to the Society of Brilliance as you and your recently acquired Wing General Magnus and other two survivors from the raid in Languish were heading to the city of Mithril. Is there Mithril?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to the influence that Wing General Magnus has as a ruler of a city, you get safe passage and safe what's the word? Accommodation?
Yeah.
In the city. Well, he was going to pretty much get back his proper equipment and have a talk with whoever he was going to visit in the city as a political guest, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
He let you all go to on your own devices on this huge mining city where you have been pretty much just going around at the moment, as later on you will depart to find Luceros's tribe, home tribe, which is not far away from the city. And also on with the aid of Wing General Magnus, look for Shura, the Dragonblessed mercenary that was responsible for taking him and many other people down into the Underdark to be sold or traded as slaves, but managed to escape. During your time in this city, you were pretty much looking for places to have some upgrades or selling items. You found the store of a halfling smith named Bronte, a halfling dwarf smith, who was being pretty much bullied out of his store by a group of what's the word for people who
Meanie butts.
No. The word for people like tax people.
Enforcers.
Enforcers. Yeah.
Yeah. Who were charging him a debt of about 2,000 gold pieces for his for security and other expenses that he wasn't able to pay off. Melaina, being the queen, the generous person she is, actually paid off his whole debt and managed to.
I am so glad that I was able to sell some weapons before we met him. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have been able to do that. But yeah.
But he did manage to pay off Bronte's debt, which he was very thankful for.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out that these fellow enforcers seem to be followers of the Dragon Queen, and show some warning for you guys, at least for Darius and Dazielle, Darius, Dazielle, and Kiba, sorry, who are the dragon kind members of the group. Had some talkings with Dante in regards to improving your equipment, if I'm correct. Which he
I was like, did we? I don't remember. How long's it
Yeah.
been?
It's been a little while.
a little while, like a
Oh
month.
wait, last session was that when I did the 94 Who's a What's
Yeah,
It to the
Yeah, that was
Oh
when
my god!
you one shot the fucking
How many
elemental.
birthdays have I missed?
Well,
4 weeks.
It's been 84 years. What year is it?
It's been 84 years.
And he is a smith. He's a specialist pretty much mostly in gunpowder stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he referred you if you wanted to upgrade armor, which is what I think you were most interested in, to his friend Lola, a dwarven, another dwarven smith owner of the Silver Hammer shop.
Nice. Though I will say, you missed a potential in joke that you could have put in where it would have been another male dwarf named Maxwell. That would have been pretty good.
Sorry, that's going way over my...
It's a Beatles song from way back in like the 70s, I think.
Oh,
It's called Maxwell's Silver Hammer.
I have a tuba solo on that every year.
Yeah, it's a bit of a banger.
It is.
Yeah, you could say it is.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, missed opportunity there. Sorry.
About a serial killer. It's about a serial killer. I know
it's a
that
serial killer. Yeah,
because Luna sings it a bunch.
We used to have a joke about it when I first heard it, and it was like 9.
And thankfully for putting a good word with you, since you paid off his debt, Lola offered you to upgrade your equipment for a reduced price. And in less time, if you manage to do her a little favor by going into the mines and mining some iron for her, which she needed.
Yes.
You took pickaxes, went down the mines of Moria, and did some really good solid mining, which I believe also rendered Kiba with a huge chunk of, was it mithril?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah. Like head-sized chunk of mithril, if I'm...
It was
that is
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
it was a 30-pound absolute unit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Somebody else got a big unit, if I
Which
remember correctly.
is his, as you did just the absolute best work at mining. However, that really good work also hit the funny bone of elemental was sleeping inside the rock,
Mm-hmm.
which caused it to kick you. And as it started to awake, Darius, the absolute mad lad, the unit of a man, the beast, one
Beast
shot.
from the east.
One shot this creature, one turn.
But you're from the west. I thought you came here from the west.
The beast from the east. The west.
The beast.
If you
Why
go
not
far
go
enough
with-
east, you're from the west.
God damn.
He has a point.
Wait, that's not true.
He's
That's not true. The Earth is flat.
He's out of line, but he's right.
Oh,
He's out of line, but he's right.
It isn't flat. How dare you?
Oh wait, it was a D100. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry for wasting
What?
your net. Oh my god!
No, it's because you. Wait.
Oh my god!
what?
Did you?
Really
How?
loud for some reason.
You motherfucker! Jesus
Wow.
Christ!
Wait.
I thought you
2 for
sounded
2,
like
my
you get
dude.
that?
2 for 2. What are the odds?
This is only one of the night. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I thought you did that somehow, like set it up But no,
No,
that's just
no, that was a
insane.
legit roll. That is a legit fucking roll. I'm gonna screenshot that for posterity.
Yeah.
Same.
Same.
We all die.
Just gonna save this for future generations. I'll save it and I will pin it.
I don't know how.
Nice.
Yeah, it was good.
That's all I'm gonna say. Nice.
I am flabbergasted.
It all
Perfect.
is downhill from here.
Either this is really good or really bad for you.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a 1 in 2,000 chance to roll that, I think.
Ah.
I mean, 1 in 100, then 1 in 120, so just times it by each other. So
I thought that sort. Man, it's been so long since I did actual like probability stuff. I think it's actually like a factorial equation for that, but it's fine.
oh shit.
Very very big odds that you just blew out of the water, my dude.
At the
Yep.
very minimum, 1 in 4,000.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
1 in 2,000.
At the absolute minimum, 1 in 2,000. But anyway, shall we join in on us? I think we did actually. Did we make it to make it back to Lola?
You did make it back. You were making your way back to Lola, I believe. I don't I will be honest. I don't recall if you made it. I think you did, though.
Mm-hmm.
I
think-
think we kind
I
of
think-
stopped after
Yeah.
after
I
that,
think
the
Dazi
medal.
actually, when she, I think we got Dazi like some new armor that was like
Oh yeah,
fortification
that's
enchanted.
why I
Yeah,
don't think I finished writing that, did I?
yeah. It was like fortification enchanted. So you have a
Oh yeah, that's right.
you have a 25% chance whenever you are hit by a critical hit or sneak attack to negate that critical hit and sneak attack and just take the regular weapon damage. Which is very powerful, especially on a barbarian or a bloodrager in this case.
Yep.
Just trying to find the sheet that I wrote that on. I was using a different computer to what I normally have it on.
No
It's
worries.
all good. So, yep. In any case, I believe you. I believe you might have gotten back to her, but you have not finished today because you were going to meet with Wing General Magnus in the Purple Worm Spy Tavern by the end of the day.
Yes. Yeah, I think that was the next thing that was going to happen. But it was
Yes.
getting late at that point. So.
So, with that out of the way, you guys, let's just to not repeat ourselves in case we did. As soon you got your equipment back from Lola. I believe, Melaina, you were going to leave your bow or your armor.
I think I was going to leave my bow because I was going to get it.
be.
I was going to get it enchanted with
Yeah.
the Seeking enchant.
Yeah, and that one was gonna be given to you back in the following day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with that, what are you guys wanting to continue exploring the city? Do anything else in the city, or just wait around until it is time to meet with Wing General in the tavern?
I'm gonna need to find that guy that sells magic stuff. I want to get a certain scroll.
Bronte?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. So you wanted to get a scroll from Bronte, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Which scroll was it?
A level 1 spell called Detect Metal.
Yeah, sure. That's
Oh, nice. That's going to be a good one.
yeah. If it's a level 1 spell and you're in a mining city, it's definitely
I
one
need
of
to find
those.
some mithril for myself.
Oh, sorry. What is that?
I need to find some mithril for myself.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna go mine for mithril?
I mean, probably not by myself, but I need this to find some more. Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you can take off the gold from the scroll. Do you want to go mine the mithril today, or do you want to do that some other time?
Some other time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we've had our fill of mining for one day.
I'll do
But
that
yeah,
when
you
I
spend
have,
you did spend a couple.
bodyguards.
Yeah.
You did spend a couple hours mining,
Yeah.
getting your card full of iron.
Mhm.
But
Hey, Ebony, I have a question for you.
yes,
I guess this is more of a general question. What is the volume of 30 pounds of mithril? Is that like half of? I'm trying to figure this out. I have an idea, but it's.
I think it said it's like your around the size of your head. So it's like a chunk.
So mithril, you had 30 pounds, correct?
Yeah, because I'm thinking because mithril is like fairly like light.
Yeah, it's
Like some deep rock shit and pulled out a big old chunk.
yeah.
We're rich.
Let's see. Well, you could are you talking like
I just want to know how big it is.
How big it
so
is?
that because I want to try and figure out something to do with it.
It's I'd say at most probably like the size of your head. At least probably like the size of a softball.
yeah. It's like well, I mean it's gonna be 30 pounds. So mithril
Kinda
itself
bigger.
is pretty big. I'd probably say about basketball size.
Oh, it will be bigger. My logic is that because it's so hard, it's dense. So that will be
Yeah,
smaller?
but that would
Magical
make sense
material.
with something like iron, but mithril specifically is like light. It is
Oh.
very light. So I would say probably size of like a basketball, roughly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like it's like a magical material, so it's
Mhm.
it's going to have different properties to something that would be like real. Like,
Yeah.
I
like
might be
tungsten.
thinking like tungsten, but tungsten is heavy. So yeah.
Yeah, tungsten's
Tungsten's
heavy.
Yeah, you have a little like cube of tungsten. It's like a pound.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sort of thing would make sense if it was like adamantine or cold iron, but mithril
Makes
specifically would be. Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Makes sense. But yeah, it's a bigger chunk.
And
It's a-
hey, for what it's worth, 15 pounds or 30 pounds of mithril, 15,000 gold pieces. Just selling it raw. 15,000.
Thank you.
What if I want to
What?
do something interesting with it?
1.5, right?
1.5, yes.
Yeah. Okay. He's like, what? 5-0? It's like, oh. Yeah. So, Kiba, what is it that you want to do with your mithril?
What if I made it into a statue?
Oh no.
Oh.
A shrine, if you will.
Oh. Okay. So, are you trying to find like an artisan?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Roll me a knowledge local or diplomacy if you want to ask around.
Let's see. What do we got here? We'll do diplomacy. I think that'll work better.
He's just gonna make a fucking statuette of just Uwu.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just an OWO.
Look, it's his mithril.
I
I said
I'm the-
shrine. I'm like, oh no, it's gonna be OWO.
Mhm.
That's diplomacy.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, easy enough asking around. You can tell just by the whole, the magnet of the city that artisans are very valuated. And on the same like floor that you guys arrived, which is like one of the tall like the highest ones, is where you are guided where some like good tier artisans might be. As you're led into this big-ish shop. Yeah, you can have a dwarven artisan, this very old, wrinkly, like bottle and glasses dwarf. Just kind of looks at you. Hey, what you buying?
What you bring me?
What you bring me?
Strange.
Shut up. Excuse me. You got me thinking about fucking Resident Evil. I'm gonna turn into Salazar. Mr. Kennedy!
Mr. Kennedy!
Mr. Artisan. Fuck it, we're rolling with it now.
Perfect.
Mr. Artisan, I don't suppose you could make a statue out of a large chunk of material like this.
You see, as the bottle glasses kind of like just look at the chunk of ore, and he was smoking out of this like a very pretty ornate pipe. So it's like, and he lets out these little loops of smoke.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a mighty chunk you have there. And tell me, how is it that you would like to, and what would you like to have this beautiful piece of ore turn into? I'm assuming that something dragonkin for a Koboldi like you?
What'd you call me? Hey, I'm walking the Koboldi.
Everyone Kaboli.
Oh my god.
I hate it. I'm trying so hard to stay quiet over here, but god damn it.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I thought I was muted. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Well, I was thinking to turn it into an offering to one of the gods. My god that I serve.
Does he take another long smoke as he lets out a puff that actually moves and swirls around, and you see like a dragon, like a smoke dragon, just come in and it hits your face and like dissipates. Oh, and what god is it? I presume maybe one of the 4 dragons, or perhaps one of the idols.
Mr. Dwarf, unfortunately, I do not believe you've had the pleasure of being introduced to my god. You see, I serve the Uwu.
Beg your pardon?
The Uwu.
Are you guys all accompanying him, or are you like you let him go on his own to find the artisan?
You know what? I probably
letting
would have
go
gone
on
with
him.
him. I'd just be curious to learn more. To like, you know, just because it's been like so many gaps in sessions. I've watched this man literally come back from the fucking dead. So I kind of want to get a little I think Darius would be very curious to see what kind of what this god of his is all about.
There is at this point, it's like, what the fuck is Kiba?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, oh, whoa. That's not a real god. Is it? He kind of like looks over at the rest of you.
I mean, I literally watched him die, and, well, here he is.
Huh. Well, damn, if you die and come back to life, I want to smoke that kush that you are taking for believing in such a silly name, but... Sure, let me see that piece, and he's gonna, like, just take the piece of mithril. Now, how does this ooh look like?
Fucking great question.
Knowledge religion?
You know what? Yeah,
Describe your
I'm
god.
going to defer this to character knowledge. Because this is never something we thought of.
Oh god.
It's okay.
It's just
Listen,
letters.
I'm an expert, alright?
Yeah. And hey, you can use your inspiration for this. It's a knowledge check.
Absolutely.
So,
It just turned... Totally unrelated. The music just turned to the fucking Nomergon theme. Very fitting. Very fitting for this moment. Big
so
brain.
Kiba, you recall that when you came back to life, you saw the closest to a physical representation of the Uwu as you have ever seen, which was honestly just a voice and lights. So you don't the always something too big, at least as to your understanding, to just be enclosed to a single physical attribute, like a single physical representation. But what you can gather is that Uwu is a being of light. It's more of what the Uwu means and the Uwu does more than having an idol. If that gives you any ideas.
Just go with the letters. It's
It's
funnier.
I can't make it that silly.
What does Uwu mean to you, and have that be your interpretation, maybe, other than
You
letters?
could also have the idea that the Uwu could also, just because of the kind of deity it is, it could also just show itself or themselves as what you would think it will look like.
Could just
You
make it a
bring-
statue of Ion.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Just sort of like a... there's actually a perfect picture that I can pull up for this.
You bring your own interpretation to it, man.
Man! Here. Something like this. I'll go ahead and post it in general. Something like that.
Let's see. It's a general.
Yeah, general.
Oh yeah. Something like that would
Sort of
make
like
sense.
sort of like a robed figure with like angel wings, you know, because Aasimar.
Wings could be Uwu.
Yeah.
They could make the W.
God.
No, okay. Actually, you just gave me a great idea.
The face of the totem is an Uwu.
No. Here's how we do the uwu. We gotta mix it in. Remember, it's
Mhm.
artistic license. Alright. Each hand holds one orb, and the wings sprout up behind the head to form the W.
Beautiful. Perfect.
I know.
I love it.
So, as usual, it's like the depiction of what you want the Uwu to be depicted as. This dwarven man is a bit confused because he's probably how many 100 years old, and he has never heard of anything like uwu or what you're describing before. And just for the funsies, make me a diplomacy check to see how much can you convince him of bringing to life this work for you.
Make it
All
silly.
right.
Make it so very silly.
Oh my god.
So
Diplomacy.
Ooh, diplomacy.
yeah, he's gonna like ask you like, tell me about this job. Tell me what it means to you, and and you just relate the significance of the uwu, of what it means to you, and how you want this to be the depiction of such a being. You see one of his glassy eyes tear down.
That's
Beautiful.
As he lets out another pipe of smoke. That's a beautiful feeling, boy. Let me take in this job. I will make this statue the best depiction of Uwu? Uwu that the world has ever seen. Now, I want to ask you, for this, I actually believe, if you want a smaller statue, I can do with just a fraction of this, or, you want to have just a really big one, or would like to just use a little bit and keep the rest?
Rational brain says only a little bit. Kiba brain says use the whole thing.
Okay. She's like, okay,
I like
so I will have you a piece like none other. So, I mean, you have provided the materials, which have saved me the cost of, finding around for mithril. So, for the whole job, around the 150 gold pieces sounds like a good deal.
Let me see. How much money do I have? Oh, we got fucking plenty of money.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Dwarf, for agreeing to do such a spectacular job for me and for my deity, I believe you deserve a little bit more. I will hand him the 150 gold, and on top of that, I will hand him...
It's
Huh?
250.
250.
Oh, 250. Okay. I misheard you. I will hand him the 250, and then I will also hand him 10 platinum coins on top of it.
Nice.
You see his eyes just bulge out, and as you see, like this two, his face is like light up. One of the eyes just falls off
Oh my
of the
goodness.
socket, and he's like, "Oh, I'm terribly sorry," and he just picks it up, just like puts it back on. Sorry, I am beyond humbled by this. I promise you, little sir, I will have you the best statue for an altar worthy of the Uwu. And please, do call me Orly. And he's gonna like offer you his big dwarf hand.
Mr. Orly, as I grab his hand, you will be an honorary disciple of the Uwu for your hard work.
Well, I am a man of faith myself, but I consider that an honor.
Beautiful.
So, He's gonna pick up the ore and go inside to his workshop right away, as he has fucking 350 gold pieces now.
Oh yeah.
And with that,
We are making waves in the Dwarven City. Hell yeah.
as you're about to leave. Oh, by the way, this piece will take me about 2 days to get completed.
Take as
Fast-
long as you need.
Damn, fast worker. Jesus. All right.
He's been inspired.
Yes, he has.
He was. That was a really good motivation. He's probably not gonna sleep, but he's gonna get it done.
He got 350 gold pieces. He's motivated to pull an all-nighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on top of honestly, it's a bit of on top of the gold. Kiba's explanation was very inspiring.
Yeah.
Little kobold inspired dwarf. So
Nice.
with that, is there anything else you guys want to do, or just hang around while waiting to meet at the tavern?
And how long did my armor take to do? It was just like within the day, or will it need to be?
Your armor, believe I was what would have been enchanted within the day. Yeah.
Within the day, okay.
Yeah, because you got it fast.
Yep. Yeah, you'll get yours first today, and then I'll get my bow tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we'd need to hang around anyway for a few days.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So,
Definitely going to be thriving that scroll.
okay.
For today.
Fair. Darius, is
Or
there
at least
anything in
until
that?
Mithril wise, yes. See if I can find it in. Do we each have a little bit in our inventory, or is it like a party? Just like an understood like party amount.
I think what was the terms for
Brush fund?
Lola? I think it was like we each have like I think it was like 2,000 gold worth of material that we can upgrade at Lola's specifically. I think it was. So it would basically be enough for a +1 enchant. Yeah. Or like a +1 special ability equivalent. So either for armor or for weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So like Dazi got her chainmail enchanted with fortification, and I'm getting seeking on my bow.
What could I do with that? Well, color me a bit on the spot right now.
It's okay. You don't have to decide now if you.
Yeah, I think I'll just say for now that I'm just joining Kiba for now.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're gonna be just waiting around then until nighttime, where you will head to the Purple Worm Bites, which I believe you already had the information of how to get to. While you were doing your first round of reconnaissance.
Yeah. And I think after the work that we did, I think Melaina took Dazielle and Elvarin along for, a girl's day of exploring, unless Dazi has anything specific that she's wanting to do.
Nope, I'm good with that.
All right.
Okay,
I think-
so Melaina, is there anything you want to look around for the city in that case while you're just maybe window shopping or just walking around the streets?
Nothing specific. I think I was just going and doing my thing.
Exploration.
Yeah, exploring.
It's
Okay.
definitely a unique situation. I'm pretty place. I'm sure for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so while that happens, can you two please roll me a perception check?
All right. Let's see here. And I'll also
Okay, yeah.
roll for Elvarin as well.
Yes.
As soon as the dice decides to let me roll. Taking its sweet time. There we go. And then... 8. So 25 Melaina and 22 Elvarin.
Okay. So, as you are walking down the streets of probably the upper floors of the city, where the more fancy, the more attractive looking places are, you can spot temples dedicated to dwarven gods and some other minor deities of either Embercrest of the world or the world.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look around for a little bit more detail if you want to.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da. You would find most likely temples for Shellas, the god of law, Serenade, the goddess of compassion, Kyrgyz, the god of competition, and Iomade.
All right.
Which one's that one?
Iomade will be the goddess of justice, honor, and valor.
Yeah, she's basically the big paladin goddess person.
Mhm.
That one's respectable.
Shells will be the god of law, which would make sense in a dwarven establishment.
Yeah. Additionally, secret lore for you guys, she's also the humanoid, her deific form is also the human mortal race's deific form for Io, the dragon god of good. Like the specific good alignment.
Hey.
Yeah.
And although what might be a bit more odd to you would be seeing a temple dedicated to Serenade in this kind of city. Which can strike us odd. Serenade being the goddess of compassion here.
Mhm.
Oh, no.
Sorry, I think for you, but reference is the Everlight.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I thought,
Yeah.
but then I was like, maybe it's different. But
Yeah,
It is the
it's coming from 3.5, but they have to come up with different names for it because of copyright.
Oh, that's fine, and I didn't know how relevant because I know that Pathfinder updates. So.
Yeah,
It's good.
yeah.
But other big artisan shops for metal, gem cutting, smithing of even higher quality. However, there is a bit of I wouldn't say of a huge commotion. There's no screams. There's no people.
But it's like a
running around.
crowd-ish gathering.
So there is a little bit of a crowd gathering as you can spot a group of guards, kind of like making sure that people are not crossing lines or crossing where, they shouldn't.
I thought you said
Okay.
a group of bards, but you said guards, right?
Guards.
Yeah.
Guards.
And there's whispers and there's there's whispering, there's talking in silence at people watching this kind of scene, and thanks for your height, it's not too difficult to make out what it is, because I believe all three of you are actually quite tall women.
Yeah. I think Elvarin's. Yeah, she's 5'10". I'm 6'10", and Dazi I think is 5'9"
5'7".
or 7.
No, I thought I was tall, but apparently I'm
Yeah.
not as tall as him.
Yeah.
But you're coming from you're in a place where most people are like tall people are like 5 feet.
Yeah, like 5 foot is the cutoff.
Yeah.
Taller than the average person here.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's like it's like any American or like Australian going to walk around in like China or Japan.
I was gonna say, just walk around Japan.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you see, there's this crowd of guards, and there's another guard laying on the floor, like face down, and there is no blood, there is no fuss. It's just a body laying upside down with a huge like gaping hole on the back of the head.
Oh,
Oh my god.
my medical knowledge.
There's like two other guards just examining the body. Well, the others are like trying to keep people away from the scene.
It's fine.
Go with Elvarin for a heal check as well.
Investigate.
You can make a
The heal?
yeah,
This would probably be a heal check. Yeah.
I'm looking at my stats going, it's probably not going to be very good since the last time I tried.
That's okay. If you want, you can you and I can
Nope.
I'll go ahead and aid.
Elvarin.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and aid with that for 24 heal check from Elvarin.
So, as you see Elvarin kind of like taking a little bit of a closer look, some of the dwarves kind of like approach to the three of you. I'm sorry, ladies, but this is an internal matter of the city. You need to please move along. And as he's like rushing you, Elvarin just kind of like goes, I'm sorry, Luna. She kind of like whispers to you. I believe that that wound may have been made from inside the creature's head. As she kind of like whispers to you too.
Mm,
Well, that's disturbing.
some sort of magic?
I am not sure, but there is no blood coming out of it.
Hmm.
Like cauterized or something?
Not
Or
really.
just happened.
It's still fresh, just clean.
Hmm.
Yes.
Ebony, would there be a knowledge check for any sort of like creature that might try something like this?
Yes, it might be a bit of a high check. It can be dungeoneering.
Shit. One of the few knowledges I don't actually have.
Oh no.
So
The
I can't make any definitive knowledge checks, but I will just speculate as Melaina. Well, you've heard of mosquitoes. Possibly, what may have happened is a giant mosquito, some sort of like cave mosquito of some kind, and may have punctured his head and drained it of all the blood.
going to need a big fly swatter then.
Well, that's a good thing we have you then. And she will pat Dazi on the shoulder.
I do have a big sword. Yes. I'm trying to remember the voice. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
That dialogue kind of felt like Melaina just failed like a skill check.
Yeah.
Like a Fallout game. So it's like, well, you see, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. But speculation. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's as good guess as any.
Yeah. I mean, it's perfectly rational guess, you know. Everyone basically knows what a mosquito is, you know, and then, you know, easy to extrapolate, you know, maybe there's like a giant mosquito, and then, you know, that would explain the lack of blood.
This really is Australia, huh?
It really is Australia. It is the down under. God. Anyway.
But even with that grim detail, that doesn't seem to influence much more on what goes on through the day.
Yeah.
As you go around the watching people come and go through their businesses.
I would like to comment one more bit, if that's okay, before.
Sure.
Just, in response to the whole mosquito thing, Dazi would say, it kind of feels like they're trying to hush it up. So maybe it's not just a common insect. Maybe it's something secretive and hush-hush.
Well, if he, like he said, it's an internal matter, then we'd best, you know, leave it to the responsibility of the experts.
All right. I guess we just keep our eyes open in case it's still flying around.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Sorry to have cut on.
Keeping your eyes peeled and up. The mosquitoes seem to roam the city.
Yeah.
You see the occasional the occasional vampire bat though.
Yeah. But you know that's how they get you. Strike when you least expect it. 1 second you're just walking around, the next you hear the little wee,
and then your head explodes.
And then your head explodes. In this case.
Like playing Stalker.
Yeah.
Jeera, roll me a not be by a mosquito.
God, we shadow a Pripyat now.
You just walk around, your head explodes. Oh fuck.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Just hate when it happens.
But yeah, moving on. That your day doesn't seem to be much more influenced by that happening. It seems that it's actually, if they do, dwarves, the guards actually make a really good job by keeping people down about the issue. Like even by the time you go like back through that area, has been cleared. There's no corpse, no more guards. No more guards than normal hanging around. There's still a military presence in the city, and they still make like active rounds.
Mm-hmm.
But aside from that, nothing that you could say is out of the ordinary at the moment. And by the time that gathering in the Purple Worm Spy Tavern comes, you are greeted by a very pleasant view of a mine style, kind of like it's kind of like the tourist version of what a mine themed tavern would look like. It has like this purple crystals that are ignited with magical light that give this place a purple light tone to it.
Mm-hmm.
It has, like this little like minor carts on the sides as decoration, and like mining lanterns and pickaxes.
Mm-hmm.
Wing General Magnus is already waiting for you on one of the tables, accompanied by LunaFarrowe, who went off doing actually a lot of on her own during the day, but has gathered here with you guys. The general is now looking more composed. he had a shave. He had a chance to actually get some proper equipment, which is now this dwarven looking themed armor that is a little bit big on him,
Mm.
but he will manage.
Good.
So, I presume you have had a fruitful day in the city.
Well, you could say that, yes.
Let's have
I
fun,
hope so.
mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes.
Hmm.
We came across a situation with some of the guards that were shooing others away. It seemed like one of the other guards had tragically met his end from something, but mostly just speculation on my part. Hole in the back of the head, no blood. I speculated, probably a giant mosquito of some kind, but nothing more than that.
That makes sense.
I did heard about a little of that when I was talking with. Never mind. Well, I am sorry you had to see that. So, going back to our business, you were going to take this lady here to her home, and I assume later we will focus on the effort of hunting down this mercenary.
That seems like the long and short of it, yes.
Perfect. So in that case, I still have some more errands to run around in the city, especially with guaranteeing safe passage back up and perhaps some information exchange with the ruler of the citizen order.
Mhm.
So, would you be okay if I leave you to take Lucero back to her home and then meet me back here?
That seems perfectly reasonable.
Good. And he thinks for a moment, and then looks at you specifically, Melaina, kind of like assessing you.
Mm-hmm. May I make a sense motive on that?
Mm-hmm.
Sense motive. 26.
I hope to, after everything is done, as he like resumes, you can see there's there's a hint of like acknowledgement on his face, on your end.
Mm-hmm.
When this all ends, I do hope to have a private conversation with you. I do believe that. Let me just look for my notes. One moment. I do believe it might be time for you to have me and you to have a conversation with Vasilnia.
Yeah.
Oh. I certainly I look forward to it. She was slightly taken by surprise by this, but I look forward to when this is all taken care of.
Hopefully, it will be taken care of swiftly, and I do expect to continue working alongside such dedicated allies.
Mhm.
And he gives you like a genuine and a very fatherly kind of like smile.
Nice. Well,
It's all
if
nice.
it's all the same to you, myself and my allies are quite capable. I believe we'll take care of this. post haste. You won't be waiting long.
Well, after seeing your dedication to looking out for us, I have nothing but confidence in your abilities. Now, ladies, gentlemen, Jeera.
Yes.
And he excuses himself. You see, as like he's like walking away, he's struggling a little bit with the armor. It's like, this fucking buckles.
Ah.
Yeah. Dwarves are stocky, and
Oh,
this
yeah.
gentleman, while strong and fit, it's more of like a swimmer's build.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was the name you said? I was scrolling through the handout.
So that's a name that you might not be aware of, but I know it from backstory reasons.
Gotcha. That's why there's no handout.
It is a name that not necessarily rings anything to any of you except for
yeah. And
Melaina.
once once Magnus steps out of the room, Melaina's air of like professionalism will falter briefly. She will turn to the rest of the party with like sparkles in her eyes. Did you hear? I might be meeting up. I might be having that discussion with I need to find her name also on my end.
Do you want me to show the handout?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and show the handout. Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is that your mom?
No. She is not my mom.
She could be my mom.
She is
Could be.
Basilnia is the Kell of the House of Queens, which is the longest living house of the Thriae. All other Kells and all other tribes have branched off in their own way from the House of Queens. And to even just stand in her presence is an honor in and of itself.
So she's the Queen Bee. Yes.
She is, in a way, yes, she is the Queen Bee. She is Queen of Queens.
And congratulations, that sounds like a big thing for you.
Any Thriae who merely hears her name knows of the wisdom that she brings. It's almost hard to believe. Anyway.
Why she got BS's on her arms?
The sleeves, I think.
It's the sleeves. It's just the aesthetic.
But yeah, well, this name doesn't bring anything necessarily to you guys. You can tell that Melaina's excitement must, mean that she is someone. I just have this mental image of like Melaina's stinger just kind of like happily buzzing, kind of like a wagging tail.
Her abdomen just lightly swaying.
Yeah.
Interesting mental image, but all right. I dig it.
It's almost like a tail.
Yeah, kind of. I think about it like an excited schoolgirl type thing. Like she's going to meet her like a pop idol of some kind. Where she's just like closed hands, just sort of like swaying back and forth in excitement type thing. Yeah. Which is very interesting to see like an almost 7-foot tall giant bee doing that. But
Oh
Anyway,
my!
Go.
I have the perfect mental image now. Let me just
boy.
post it on the chat.
All
All
right.
four hands are holding, just up to the heart. Wait, where
Oh,
is
yeah.
the base heart?
It's fucking Toad. But yeah, as you guys are left to your devices. You're back with Luzero,
Mm-hmm.
and she seems to have had a more than a fair share of drinks by now.
Ah. As you do in Dwarven society. When in Rome, as they say.
Yeah, she's kind of looking at you guys. So, these dwarves are really, really nice, and they just keep bringing this to me. And she just shows you the tankard that it's like fairly big, as dwarven society would be.
Mm-hmm.
It just takes us another swig. They say that they have this concept of like drinking competitions,
Ooh, I love those.
and
You ever heard of?
good.
Have you ever heard of a keg stand?
Oh my god.
Are you saying this out loud?
Yes.
My, do I hear a keg stand? So you hear this burly dwarven bartender. Now, those are big words for a small fellow like you.
My con can't handle this, but I'm going to do it anyways.
Nice.
Do it.
As you know what they say,
Whenever.
winning is Star Mithrim.
If you don't rock and stone, you ain't coming home.
If you don't rock it, if you ain't rocking stone, you ain't coming home. There it is. And so we've come full circle. All right, and then
Now, I've been hearing that you guys are in really good terms with a political figure from Langish. I do have an interesting competition for you if you're up to the challenge.
I think we
what
are.
kind of competition?
I don't know what the fucking effects I'm doing, but I'm just gonna go with it.
You're fine. You're good.
When in Rome.
Well, if these outsiders can outdrink our best champions, we have a fresh batch of cod diamonds that we were going to offer as a prize in the next drinking challenge.
Oh.
Accepted.
Looks down at Jeera. Are you sure about this?
Unless, you know, the outsiders don't think they can outdrink a dwarf.
Oh no, I think we can.
I don't. I wouldn't presume. But looks at the rest of the party. What do all of you think?
I mean, we've got a place to. What am I doing? We've got the place to. I blame Ebony. I lost my accent. We've got the place to stay. We can have a few drinking games, you know.
Well,
It'll be fun. Mix with the locals.
well, if all of you are fine with it.
This is a bad idea. I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
No, the bad ideas happen after. This is a good idea at the moment.
Good.
Future me can deal with the consequences.
And what do you have to say about it, small boy? As he kind of looks at you, Darius. This 5 foot even dwarf.
As I'm like,
this sub 6 foot male.
You have to be such a Giga Chad to look up at somebody and call them small.
He has the energy.
What
he's
about
Lord,
you,
but
Tiny?
he's small.
What about you, Tiny? Are you in?
Yep.
See, so he's referring to me as small.
Yes.
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 How do I? Hang on. There's a gift for this. There's a gift for this.
I bet there is.
Is he roboting slightly for anyone, or is it just my end?
Just a little bit, not too bad.
Already.
And let me present you this gentleman.
Let's see it.
Oh, that's right. There's another chair.
Fafnir Magnusson. God. What an absolute lad.
It's the.
But when does
It's
he
the
turn
one
into
where
a
it's like-
dragon?
It's the one that Solar's posted before, where it's just that very grim, just glare that just. Looks
Oh yeah,
just
yeah, I know that one.
smaller. But just picture that like a more vertical level.
Yeah, yeah. Fafnir Magnusson.
Oh, that's right.
I love it. Fuck it, I'm in.
Lord.
Do you think you can hold your drink against a dwarf?
Let's go.
Good, good. And he's gonna give you a firm palm against your back. That,
It almost tickled.
oddly enough, it tickles, but also you feel he was not going serious.
Yeah.
Respect.
And so, as I am, let me remember if I'm correct. The kickstand is when you have the barrels, and you're lift vertically.
Yeah, you're lifted above the keg, and then they open
Yeah.
the tap.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I am good. I am good. I know this.
Yeah.
So, as some of the dwarves are rolling around, oh, but who's gonna be the champion that's gonna stand for tonight? And Fafnir is gonna step in. I'm gonna teach this bunch of outsiders a lesson or two about trying to outdrink a dwarf. And one of them's like, dude, but what are we gonna do if you get drunk and we cannot drink anymore tonight? It's like, we'll get to that we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
I like this guy.
As
He's got my gung ho attitude about drinking. I like it.
all right, so who's going to be the first to compete against me?
Me! Jeera.
All right, Jeera. Now, hey, Tiny, would you be so kind to be the one that puts me under the keg? Inside the keg?
You get 3 more of those, but yeah.
And you're gonna lift him up. And who's gonna be lifting up Jeera?
I can teleport there myself. And I could just teleport myself.
Are you gonna
upside
teleport
down.
inside the barrel?
I can do that.
I am the barrel.
Oh, you don't need to breathe, right?
I don't need to breathe. I
He
just need
just-
to consume.
God, he he just teleports himself into the barrel and he just soaks it all in.
It's fucking
He's-
SpongeBob.
He just SpongeBob's himself into the fucking drinking all the alcohol. Oh God.
And as he's as you just immediately teleport and start chugging, okay, lift me up now. And to you, Darius.
Yeah.
Make Jeera, make a
Survival check.
it's not constitution, it's a fortitude
It's a
save.
fortitude save, yeah.
Is fortitude.
Let me just roll in the open for you. Okay. So first round, you guys are holding on mano a mano or mouth and mouth.
Nice.
Joe, you're just like
Sexy.
from inside the barrels. You're like, and everyone just sees the ale level just going down and down, and most people are just concerned that this tiny tree being is gonna drown in there.
He's just gonna keep swelling up.
and Fafnir is not stopping, not slowing down at all.
Hell yeah.
Another round, Jeera?
Yeah.
Oh.
Jeera, you're starting to feel as the fullness and the alcohol is starting to take effect on you. But you're fine. You can keep going.
Okay, so I
Oh.
imagine this is like a minus something.
It's like
Yeah, it's gonna be a slightly higher DC, but
Mm.
you're not drunk.
It's like it's not the drinking, it's not the drunkenness, it's the fact that it's a lot of liquid all at once, and you're just having to adjust to having a lot of liquid in you all at once.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to roll him out of here.
Yep. We'll just
One more time.
God, are we gonna have to like fucking stomach like stomach press him to
We're gonna
squeeze
have to
out
hit him
all
with
the ale?
No, we're gonna have to hit him with a syrup tap.
Yeah, I don't think we can force
Oh,
the alcohol out.
Okay, so Jeera, as everyone just starts being able to see Jeera's head, like on the inside the barrel as a liquor level has just gone down that low. Jeera, you're just like, but eventually you feel a point where your tiny body just cannot take anything, physically cannot take any more ale in it, and you're not throwing up. You're just physically unable to, and it all hits you at once.
Oh. Yikes.
I'm gonna attempt several attempts at teleporting out.
Difficulty's gonna be higher. Gotta roll a D100 50-50 shot.
Yeah, roll the 100, please.
Form the words.
You
teleport.
stay in the tavern, or you teleport outside.
I'm not actually using the spell teleport. I'm using an ability to teleport.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh God, enlightened
Oh.
centrism.
Radical centrist here. God.
No, we have fail, right?
Yeah, that's
Or
1 to 50.
we'll
That's
be-
a
So
It's like-
Jeera,
it's-
as you're like seeing double or triple here, and you're just like looking up a little bit. So your sense of orientation is not the best. So you can like teleport and you face inside the barrel a little bit, and you see this and you'll see this weird glitch for a moment of half of Jeera's body just kind of like phasing in through the barrel's walls.
Help me, I'm stuck.
Oh, well, as Melaina will quickly move over to hoist you out. Thank you for the heavy load belt, by the way. Hoists the drunken Wyrwood out with all 4 of her arms quite easily, it seems. And what happened to half of you? What's going on?
Yeah, let me try. Let me do the thingy. That teleport thing I do.
Wait, is half of you
Let's
still?
try.
Are you in halves? Is that called
No.
spelling out of
No,
halves?
it's like
except for a moment and
yeah,
went back.
yeah. It's like one half of him is solid, and one half of him is like ethereal type. It's like if you've seen like the blur spell or something, it'd be like half of his body has
alcohol could be out, and therefore he could keep drinking technically.
Nah,
but, you know.
it's like half of his body has concealment of some kind.
Mm-hmm. And while this is happening, Darius, you're holding Fafnir by his legs, and you just hear like the final. All right, you can pull me up, lad.
And I do. Keep getting thrown off because Fafnir is one of the main bosses in Mega Man Zero. So every time I hear the name, I'm like, this motherfucker.
Refreshing.
Now, I'm pretty sure I consumed more volume than you. And my clothes as well.
Darius, you look down the barrel's empty.
Oh my god.
That was good for starters. Now, are you up for the challenge, Tiny?
That's your last one.
Let's do this. You can beat me up in this one. I'ma call you Junior.
Ooh.
That's better, I guess.
Okay.
Did he just call him me?
Junior. Are you Jim?
Oh. I heard Jeera. I'm going to call you Jeera. And Junior is like just kind of blended in together for me.
Barty Crouch. God.
Junior.
God. Junior. God.
I apologize to whoever is watching this. But so Darius, you're up against him next.
All right.
This time, he's gonna have like another dwarf kind of like raise him up. Like the dwarf's just standing on the bar and holding him by the legs to lower him down. And I imagine you're big enough that you can lower yourself, especially in like a barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
So,
Not too hard.
Yeah.
as the dwarves start counting, like 3, 2, 1, chug. Please, fortitude saves.
All right.
I would like to inspire Darius with cheering him on.
You can roll
Does
an
that
8 and
give me
up.
Does that give me any bonuses, Ebony?
I'm gonna.
Melaina cheers.
You have a. I'm gonna give you a +2 bonus of Feel Good Queen.
All right. Feel good, Queen. Huh!
Feel good. Oh damn!
Hell yeah.
Feel good.
Nice.
Nice.
Second round.
All right.
Keep it up. You've got him on the run. You've got him on the ropes.
Okay, it's
He's picking up speed.
yeah, he's picking up speed, but Darius, you're still a little bit ahead.
Okay.
There's one more. Ooh. So Darius, you're not gonna let this man just call you tiny, just like that.
You're not gonna let this sub 6 foot male show you up.
You drink with all you have, and even though it's strong ale, you're fine. You're managing just fine. As you can see him like finishing like about 3 seconds later than you.
I have my. I just like quickly. I just like quickly like finish it up and just like lean, just like quickly within that 3 second time span, just lean against the barrel with a shit-eating grin.
It looks up. You see, he's not drunk per se, but he's looking a little bit red on his cheeks.
He's like, what the fuck?
So to this, Darius is gonna be like, so what to refer to the half pint as? You or the amount you're able to drink, huh?
Oh, Lord, it's been a while since anyone has been able to outdrink me.
Clapping with all 4 hands. Bravo! Good
Now-
show!
It was close though. It was pretty good.
I like your spirit. And he's gonna like give you a little, friendly punch on your side.
I'm gonna meet it with a. Before he can get to my side, I'm gonna meet it with like a equal punch to him to just like yours is pretty tasty too.
Yeah. Like,
You're pretty good.
I like ya. Oi! Let's bring one of the specials. And you see another dwarf, like little redhead, not as like sturdy looking one. He's like, yes, sir. It's gonna go back and brew something special for you, Darius.
Ooh.
Okay.
So, yeah. Now, for you, my friend, I have something that you may like. It's called the Kiss of the Dragon Queen.
Oh well.
Sus.
Love it.
As you see the little redhead
Got
thing.
to give me a little warning before I'm going out on a date, huh?
Oh boy, but this lady doesn't like to warn you. She's gonna take you and make you hers.
That's how I like them, honestly.
I really gotta have a rematch with you some other time. But I'm still in good shape. Who's gonna be my next victim?
This sounds like fun. What do you guys think? Should I go?
Yeah.
Hide it.
You could always go.
I'm already a fluffy cushion, though.
All right.
got this.
And she will make her way, just sort of like flutter her wings. Okay. So a keg stand is like this, right? And she'll sort of like assume a similar position to what Darius was doing before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's probably small enough as well that it's not gonna
Yeah.
be all too difficult. I would
Yeah.
imagine.
She's okay.
If you drink too much, does it start leaking out of your exoskeleton?
No. Let's see. You know what? Hey, yeah. May I add a little bit of flair to this, Ebony? She's using all 4 of her hands to balance, and she's like perfect handstand up above the keg.
Okay. Also, fucking damn it, Jeera, that's exactly what I pictured.
Yeah.
Fucking
Oh,
loop. Okay, so yeah, like perfect like handstand instead of like
Yeah.
having someone just dive you in.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right.
He's gonna be having a bit of a harder time keeping his alcohol down.
Cheer for me the same as I did. And she will give all of her group a thumbs up before diving in.
Does that mean you lose balance?
No, I have 4 arms. I can balance
I
that
see
just
you
fine.
using all 4 hands, but alright.
Yep, all 4.
You got this.
May I have the +2 Ebony?
I'd like to cheer on in return if possible. Yeah.
You have
Absolutely,
plus.
sure.
You now have in that case +2 field dragoning.
Yes. All right. Let's see. And it's a fort save?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Nice.
Yes. Yes.
Whoa.
Okay. Fast ranking. He's getting slower. He has 2 barrels so far.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Second round.
Second round.
Not doing
Go,
good.
girl.
He's not doing good.
Yeah.
You hear from him. You cannot hear, but you guys hear from him as he can like chokes. Like.
Yeah. He
That's
lost.
the pretzels.
Yep. Gotta get the pretzels. Ugh. All right. Third. Let's do this. Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Still, you managed to finish off the barrel, and he's halfway. And you see as he just goes limp.
She will finish off the last bit and then drop her grip from the drop her grip from the rim of the barrel and pop back out. And may I make an acrobatics and or fly check on this to stick the landing?
Sure, either or.
All right. The brief flutter of the wings. Front flip over and stick the landing. And we'll
Okay.
give a deep bow before turning to gesture with two arms at Fafnir in a sportsman-like good job.
You see as like one of the doors like holding him down. You see his arms are just limp. They pull him up. Like, oh, I'm sorry. I think he's unconscious.
Oh. Well, you know what? Let's do I have anything for that? I don't I don't think I have anything for that specifically.
So yeah, like this absolute unit is like stomach bloated from all the ale he's had.
Yeah.
Which fitting that in that body is still quite an achievement on itself.
Mm-hmm.
He's like being put down in a chair to rest a little bit as the redhead Darius comes back. Oh, good. I'm gonna have to take care of the tavern for the night, I guess. And Darius, he's gonna hand you this very very like this is edgy looking flagon. Like the kind you get at a con.
It's literally breathing fire.
That like it's like dark iron with like a claw like handle.
Ooh.
All right.
For you, sir. Case of the Dragon Queen.
Don't mind if I do.
Is this something about diamonds or?
I would like to look at the contents of this beverage. Like, is it dark? Is it light? Is it boiling? Is
It's dark, but it has like this like kind of like iridescent effect, where you see like white, blue, green, red colors just like floating around it.
No. It's moments like these that you really gotta savor that. I stop talking and I just take a big gulp of it.
Hell yeah.
Okay, make me another fort save, please.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Watch this be the one that gets him. Maybe
Eh.
not.
You're fine. It's
cool.
it stings a lot. It's really strong, and you catch spiciness and sweetness, and a little bit of bitter over there, but it's not all five at once. Like one flavor after another, and it just hits perfectly.
Oh, hey, Highness, have a sample of this. Good God. Haven't had a dragon kiss me like that since, oh yeah. Anyway.
As he takes back the flag, and you hear him actually saying something to you in Draconic, like, "Oh, I'm glad you liked it. Don't have visitors like you every day."
Saying exotic.
I'm the only creepy cultist allowed here. Thank you very much.
Chat, it might get drawn into another creepy cult though.
Are they a dwarf server?
Yeah.
Uh,
It's like a red-headed dwarf.
The one who. Okay. Well, I will say back in Draconic, much appreciated. Wouldn't expect most anyone around here to speak the language.
He turns. Oh, but of course. And you see as he lowers the neck of his shirt,
Mhm.
and you see a brand on his like his upper like pectoral.
Ah.
Okay.
The brand of 5 claws that form a star.
Mhm.
That's it.
Is that familiar to me?
That's the it's the
Could be.
same. I think it's the same one that those enforcers had, where it's like,
Yep.
yeah, it's the mark of Tiamat.
He is
Oh,
not.
okay. I'm not supposed to be concerned about that, am I? It's sorry. It's just been a long time.
Mild
not-
concern.
That you had
My-
run into.
It's one of those like mild concerns, but you know, it seems like it's more of a you know, you've seen like the difference between like the normal sort of
Zealots and
Christian,
the believers.
yeah, it's the difference between the zealots
Okay.
and like the regular churchgoers,
Gotcha.
you know.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. No, I'll just give a little raise the flask of acknowledgement, just be like, the whole great host kind of thing.
Yeah. And for what it's worth, Tiamat herself, in our canon, isn't like, evil type stuff. No, she is like the aspect of chaotic, like
Right.
chaos.
No, I never-
So
I
absolute.
never thought Tiamat. I never
Yeah.
thought was Tiamat as evil with our group. Nah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's always been just like absolute, all possibilities type thing.
Yeah, she likes madness, but not necessarily the let's blow up the world kind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
necessarily
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
But yeah, and as he leaves, the rest of the dwarves are just relishing, praising some of you. Is like, hey, like not many people can actually outdrink Fafnir like that.
Mhm.
And yeah, it took him 3 barrels this time. He's getting a little bit softer.
I only laughed because I couldn't drink more.
I only lost because
because-
volume, because volume of my body cannot adjust as well as fleshy beings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a drunk tree before? That's why I lost.
Yeah.
As you're like relishing, Dazzy,
Mm.
you're gonna have Lucero kind of like approach you for a moment.
Mhm.
It's like, oh, I'd be careful if I were you. It
Right,
seems
like
that
a-
there's a lot of people in this place that are like, you call it I think you call it hitting on, scaly people.
I don't see people hitting on me, but thank you for the concern, I guess. I got
Yeah,
a sword.
I saw a bunch of them around the city. They were speaking on the tongue of the dragons. They seem to be really curious about a golden one that came to the city. Isn't that a coincidence that you are also here?
Wait, there's another one? Or me?
I think she's had a bit
Make
too
us-
much.
Make a sense motive check. That's it.
Yeah. Second. Oh, okay. Sense motive?
Mhm.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, it could be possible. There's another there's another gold Dragonblessed in the city at the same time as you. Wild
Oh, that's,
coincidence.
that's cool.
Yeah, that's definitely a very interesting coincidence, isn't it?
I mean, he didn't say that there was a gold dragon traveling with a party. He just said a gold dragon, so it might be somebody else. That's
Could
cool.
be. Could be.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be a crazy coincidence if you came back to my house? Oh,
Wow. Yeah.
I'll show you my gold
That'd
dragon.
be a weird, crazy coincidence. But not like that would happen.
unless.
Pretty.
And as she takes another swig of her flask, you see her. She kind of like goes limp again, as well, and you hear her start snoring on your shoulder.
Who's this?
Lucero,
The moth girl.
the moth girl.
On whose shoulder?
Yours.
You.
Oh, it was her talking. I thought I thought it sounded like you had a random stranger come up and say that to me. Sorry,
No,
it's
I was.
her. Okay. I'll just
She was doing some pre-gaming while we were away.
Yeah. Yeah, she was already like fairly tipsy when you got in, and yeah, she's been drinking for a while.
Yeah, it's fair. I'll just be a cushion, I guess, for now.
He's a real gamer.
Yeah, she'd been pre-gaming all day.
Actually, that's a deep picture of my what?
Oh, mine own god. I accidentally hath sent thee a picture of mine own cock and balls. Prithee forbid, unless thee wanteth to behold. Unless thou...
Hey, forsake that.
Nay, forsake thee. Unless thou... God. Fucking, fucking Urianger and his, Shakespearean tongue. Anyway.
And as you're keeping on just with the good spirit of the tavern, one of the other dwarves is gonna approach. Oh yeah, you were supposed to receive this after defeating Fafnir. He's gonna hand Kiba, who's probably the least drunk of the group. Kiba, you're being handed a little bag with 400 gold pieces worth of uncut diamonds.
Nice.
Ooh.
Shinies.
Not to go on your statue, by the way. Do not make that the eyes.
I'm going to bedazzle a statue.
No.
Nah.
Oh, we can... I mean, I think you're a... No, you're not a divine caster anymore. Never mind. I was gonna say we could like bless the
Elvarin?
statue like legitimately.
Elvarin might. I don't know if she can or not.
Well, I mean, Elvarin has access to every single cleric spell, so yeah, I think she will. It'd just be a matter of preparing that ahead of time.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. You can add to your collective bag 400 gold pieces worth of uncut diamonds, which look kind of crazy.
Oh,
Okay, let's see. 400 GP uncut diamonds, and then in parentheses, kinda crazy.
That's almost this.
There we
Oh. What?
You could say that they are unbreakable.
oh my fucking god!
Oh, is that a JoJo reference?
Yes, it is.
Shine on, you crazy diamond.
It's a joke that reverbs with you, I guess.
Better not act on it.
I can't stand all these puns.
This is the third time I've heard this kind of joke.
Today?
No.
Okay.
It's been more than that.
Yeah, it's been more than that, but
But yeah, as you probably might continue on rallying on the night, drinking to the point where you feel comfortable with, not necessarily getting drunk, if you don't want to. But aside from that, is there any other interaction, anyone you would be looking for, or anything you'd be interested in?
I'm seeing if
Or
another
just-
gold dragon turns up.
Waiting as far as your energy can allow you. No other Dragonblessed arrived.
It's fine. They'll probably come up sooner or later.
God, I love it. Just so oblivious. I love it.
On your other end, guys,
I believed her.
I know. It's so
would you
good
lie to
though.
me?
It is so.
it is in character.
Comedic gold. Comedic gold. That's
Literally.
perfect.
I'm just going on with a thought process, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's got no reason to lie to me. There's another dragon around. That's cool.
Yeah.
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 That'd be pretty
They're
neato.
friendly.
Yeah. Well, I mean they're gold, so maybe.
That doesn't mean anything, honestly.
Yeah.
Any holes of gold.
Excuse me. Anyway, god damn it.
But yeah, so in that case, you guys are free for the night. You have a restful, uneventful, no dreams attached to it.
Yay.
No
First
dreams.
time in a while, huh, guys?
At least not unsolicited dreams.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey.
But with
I
that,
mean, yay.
with that, the
So he
day
doesn't dream a
comes.
team
Not yet.
too many dreams.
But with that, the morning comes to you. You are feeling good. Everything's good. You maybe didn't drink more than you had to last night. Jeera, however, you might have had to in the middle of the night just go to evacuate all that excess liquor that you need.
You just get a spigot and just attach it to the bottom of your your leg or something, and just let that go for 4 hours.
The fucking Uvogin ping the fucking leech eggs. I love this.
That happened overnight.
It happened overnight, yeah. Unless you just want unsqueeze yourself on your bed.
This is disturbing.
We don't even know how anymore at this point how Geo's mechanics work.
Yeah.
But
there may or may not have been some cracks that you've heard from the expansion.
Mm.
he's gonna smell of ale for a few days.
Perfectly fine by me.
No, I don't. Prestidigitation.
Yeah. Prestidigitation.
If that
I-
were.
I stand corrected, Lois. But as the day is yours, I presume the first thing will be on your bucket list will probably pick up your bow, Melaina.
Yes. I'm gonna pick up
Mhm.
my bow.
Are you gonna do any other preparation, guys, or you will just try to head outside to find Lucerus's clan?
So, are we leaving the city or just finding the clan within the town?
Magnus pretty much told you that he still has some errands to run on the city, so he will meet you to hunt down Shura. So he suggests that you can go first to bring Lucero back to her people,
Mhm.
and then meet him back in the city.
I'm going
Okay.
to... Let's see. I'm going to pick up some extra types of arrows, like mundane arrows for me to use
Mm-hmm.
for, in any case of, maybe I'll need it for something.
I want to buy something moderately specific.
Mm-hmm.
Or I wish to buy what's the word? An adamantine pickaxe.
Oh.
Oh.
That way, my strength does not matter.
There
The
you
wall
go.
is butter.
The wall is butter. Love it. All right.
Okay. Do you have the price for an adamantine pickaxe?
No. But it says a weapon is 3,000, and we can just probably assume it's a weapon in that case, I guess.
Hmm.
A
So
pickaxe
probably like
is
3,000
a
for
weapon.
5.
Yeah.
So like probably 3,005, I guess.
Yeah, that'll be an expensive one for you.
Yeah, it's going to be expensive.
Expensive, but worth it.
It is worth it, and
Mhm.
just added that it is a weapon that's a D6 damage for you since you're a small creature. It would be a D8 if it was a medium creature, and it has ×4 critical. So in case anyone wants to use that as a weapon, it is actually a really good weapon.
I'm a weapon.
Let's see. Pickaxe.
Okay, so you can, probably in the upper section of the city, get a hold of one. You can subtract the gold from your character.
I did.
Okay.
Hey, Daisy, look, I'm just like you.
Does he?
Sorry, what was that?
Sorry,
Sorry, I was
I'm just
looking
like you
away.
now.
What happened?
I have a pickaxe just like you now.
I think I sold mine, but good job.
Good for you.
Oh.
Good for you.
I was looking to see if I had my pick for a while. I don't think I
Mission
have it
failed.
anymore.
We'll get him next time.
We'll get him next time.
I've got a borrowed one, apparently.
Okay.
Oops.
Man,
sorry.
I have some interesting arrows. Hell yeah.
Oh, I know what I need. I need another boot, apparently. I've still only got one
You did
Oh.
you did bought the boot last session.
I did? Okay, cool. Let's
Yeah.
get rid of that one boot then.
Okay, so a proper pickaxe cost is 1d6, but that's a martial weapon. Unfortunately, I cannot use that. You can only use the light pick, which is a little bit weaker.
That's okay.
Which
Light
is
pick's a light
D4.
pick. It just means you'll be going for
Yeah.
like more precise picking.
I mean, I'm probably not going to be hitting with this, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we don't have the pickaxes that are borrowed anymore.
Yeah, no, those are for using down there only.
Well, as you know, I am the best miner. Objectively.
Objectively, yes.
Are you a miner?
Screw you, I'm getting better than you.
Skill issue.
God.
Got him.
Hmm.
So, Jeera, you are now equipped with a very, very, very beautifully crafted adamantine pickaxe.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Anything else you folks want to get, or just the part?
I don't need anything.
That was it for me.
I'm just writing down the new arrows that I'm getting, so no worries here.
So in that case, with that, the information you have, you will be departing the city of Isdor Mithrim for...
Wait. Wait, what? Sorry, catch me up. What are we doing now?
We are going to take
We're
Lucero back home.
Okay.
Yes.
And then we're gonna come back, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good.
All right.
And once more, you are outside through the tunnels of the Underdark, going out through a different exit from the city. I will need this. This point is not as far from the city as the travel that you took before. However, it will take you a good day from from point A to point B, and then another day to coming back. I will need someone to please guide you to not get lost in the tunnels with the information you have.
Okay.
To roll a survival check with a +2.
All right. I guess I'm up.
Okay.
+2, right?
Yes.
Then would anyone like to assist? Or can anyone assist on this?
I believe that survival checks can be done untrained.
I can do that. Luckily, I have survival trained,
I will
Alright.
aid.
so I'll be a
we can
+2.
all aid?
Yeah, you can all 8.
Ah, just short.
For a survival. And then Elvarin will do that as well.
Even less.
Elvarin will give a +2 as well.
Okay.
Up to a +4
Hmm.
and +6.
+6.
All right. Rolling.
Are you able to add your inspiration?
I am not.
Damn.
25 though.
Yeah.
Oh, also, Darius, I forgot. With the kiss of the Dragon Queen.
Mm.
For the next day, for this day, you do have a D6, an additional D6 to one skill check that you want to do.
Okay.
Ooh.
I will hold on to that for now.
Okay. And just a reminder, initiative also counts as a skill check.
It does.
Uh-huh.
Well,
What
it counts as an ability check, technically.
Well, an ability, for an
Yeah.
ability checks, I will say, yeah, just.
I mean, if he wants me to leave it as an initiative, I can do that.
No, yeah, I just forgot the wording sometimes. It's
Yeah,
it's a D6 for an ability check. For any ability check.
All right.
All right. Good shit.
Mm-hmm. So with a 25, you are led by this no more humid tunnels. It's a bit, maybe a bit more uncomfortable than the first trip you took, because the tunnels were cold, but they were dry. But these ones are more humid and a little bit warmer, maybe because of the close by presence of mines and forgeries, and also the water.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's now a little bit more of moss and plant life growing. That it's nice for a change, but also being stuck in a single place that it's hot and humid.
Yeah.
Not comfortable for those of you who are familiar with the sensation.
Just like real life.
It's like living in, I don't know, Florida, California.
Like living in Mexico.
Yeah.
I mean, true. But yeah, as you keep going and going. Lucero of other for a moment is like, oh, actually, I think we might be getting closer. I do remember this kind of climate down here, where I live.
Perfect. Perfect. All right.
And as you are following the tunnels, eventually the fungi life starts to become more and more abundant to the
Fungi
point
life?
where
What?
fungal life.
Oh, like right, not actual fun guy. Didn't get up too much. I had to take my headphones off for a moment.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm very
You're fine.
confused.
You're fine.
Let me.
Thought you guys got up into some crazy shit while I was gone.
Woo!
Oh wow.
That's wild.
So we're. Yeah, the fungi and the mushrooms start growing larger and thicker, and taking over some of the stone presence, illuminating a little bit. You see at the bottom the presence of a small village. Buildings are not made out of stone; they seem to be made of mostly out of wood and other fungal matter.
Okay.
However, what you would expect a village this big to be, there is no one around.
Hmm.
As soon as you guys have this place on view, because by the way, I will there's also a higher level of light here, as there's much more bigger plant life that gives off natural light.
Okay.
So you're not gonna need to rely on dark vision as much.
Okay.
But you hear Lucero just going, "This is not what I remember it looked like."
Hmm. God damn it, Jeera. Someone cast mad monkeys on us. Good. Would I be able to... honestly, that would probably be more of a survival check for that. It'd be searching for some sort of tracks or something.
If you want me to, I'll do it.
Kiba.
Just for you, baby.
We'll look down at Kiba. It seems that you may have some missing persons. Do you see can you spot anything? Tracks or footprints?
I'll take a look around and see what I can find. Oh, also, I was full of shit. Yes, I can add inspiration. I had to go check that.
Okay, no worries.
I was like, wait, can I? I thought I could only do that on my knowledge checks, but no, I could put it on any skill check. I just get the knowledge ones for free.
Yeah. It's like you have a specific pool that you can use it on.
Yeah, I've got 8 charges of vibe check.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so...
I'm just curious. I was just wondering because I've been building an investigator of my own.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah.
Alright, let's see how we do.
Sorry, what skill is this again?
Survival.
This is survival. I'm looking for tracks.
Okay.
See if we can find any missing persons.
So, leading up to the village, you see some very, very faint tracks that go back, back from the way you were coming.
Okay.
And you can spot 2 sets of them. One of them looking kind of like your feet, Kiba, but bigger.
Ooh.
And the other one looks like how would I put it? Like sets of small feet, kind of like a dog's paw, but it has a. But you know dogs.
Mm.
I'm familiar.
This is not what their paws look like.
I have a question. Oh, sorry. I thought you're done. Keep going.
But it's just like that size. Like not something not bigger than like a chihuahua.
I can't remember. Did our moth friend get grabbed in our city, or was she grabbed outside the city when she was? Because she was being sold into slavery, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm.
So I will give you a reminder because it's been really long time since you met her. She was kidnapped by Loki, the
moth guy that we beat the shit out of.
moth guy
Yeah,
that you.
but was
The one that we beat up in
here, or
the.
was she grabbed outside the city? That's what I'm wondering.
She was knocked out. You would assume inside her village,
Okay.
and it taken away. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Then I could be more gone.
Are there any checks I can make to learn more about the prince?
You can make a. For the large one, you can make a local or nature check, and for the smaller ones, you would have to be dungeoneering.
Alright. I'm gonna do both.
Oh.
Yes, investigator. Hell yeah, baby.
Inquisitate.
So anyway,
Wait.
I did both.
Sorry. There we go.
Probably assist.
There I go,
They're both.
inquisiting again.
You said nature and what?
For the large one, it can be nature or local. For the smaller ones, have to be dungeoneering.
Alright, so this one is
Okay.
going to be nature. And this one is going to be dungeoneering. Wow, that was really bad.
Mm. It kind of makes sense.
So I'm helping out.
But, for what it's worth, even with that 18, it's pretty good.
Make it a 20.
So okay. For the nature one, you are pretty sure that kobolds are not this big, because you're big for a kobold, and they're not this size. You can tell that this trail might be likely closer to someone like Darius or Dazielle, someone of that kin.
It might be the Dragonblessed that
Dragonborn.
we're looking
Yes,
for.
the gold one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Oh my fucking god.
and the smaller ones, those are hard to tell because you're sure it's not any animal you're familiar with. You're sure of that. It has to be some kind of maybe abomination of the Underdark.
Well, the red one was sore. He was fully almost dragon, right? Like his hands and claws.
He was much more dragon-esque.
So his feet might be more draconic too.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, unfortunately for the second one, it's really difficult to tell from creatures that you probably have never encountered before.
Mm.
You're sure what it's not, and it's not an animal.
It's not that gold one.
It's some sort of weird bipedal freaky people.
It's not bipedal. It's actually it's a creature that walks in four feet.
Okay.
And like I mentioned, it's not bigger than like a Chihuahua dog.
Yeah.
So it's small. So we have a small thing and a big thing traveling together.
Wait a
It
second.
actually looks like a cluster of small things, not just one.
Mm.
Can I do a what's that one thing? That Jeopardy like, what's that one show that where you ask for numbers or letters, and a person touches the board. and
Wheel
then
of
you get-
Fortune? Wheel of Fortune?
Wheel of Fortune. Can I Wheel of Fortune this with the clues?
Out
Based
of
on
character,
clues.
you could, but your characters may
Is
not
it
know.
intellect? Is it an intellect devourer? That brain with paws.
Oh.
I will neither confirm nor deny that information.
I hate
Oh.
intellect devours. I hate them.
Oh. Hopefully it's not some sort of brain-eating abomination. God. Alright.
It would explain the whole.
Hmm.
Will neither confirm nor deny that information.
Yeah.
But
I have a question. Are pseudo dragons a thing in this world? I know that dragons are gone.
Yeah.
Are they the size of chihuahuas by any chance, or are they smaller in this world?
around that size, yeah.
Hmm.
But you would know that Dazielle that even drakes are very rare to find here. Like most dragon life is gone from Embercrest.
That's what I was
Yeah.
asking about pseudo dragons, because they're not quite dragons, but they could be gone.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
even
Okay.
if it was pseudo dragon, it would have like a different set of prints. You know, it seemed like this was like dog prints almost,
Dog-like-ish.
dog-like prints.
Okay.
Whereas pseudo drakes, even they would either have like wing movements on the ground or like proper claw prints.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, it's like Kiba cannot tell what it is. It can tell, but it can tell definitely what it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
So
But-
out of character, I'm pretty sure I got it.
Yeah.
I hope not. I hope not.
But Kiba, with this information, what are you guys doing?
I guess I'll relay the information back.
Mhm.
So, I have good news, and I have less than good news. Which you want first?
Let's hear the good news
Well,
first.
that's good news.
Alright. The good news is, I believe we're tracking some sort of bipedal draconic creature. Roughly about Darius' size.
Sounds like our Dragonblessed less than friend.
Alright. The bad news is that he seems to be traveling with a pack of small creatures, traveling on all fours.
Ah.
I can't identify exactly what they are, but they're very, very small.
Hmm. Well, best to keep an eye out. Any tracks related to the villagers?
As far as I can tell, these are the only tracks that have been here for a long time.
Hmm. Melaina's going to turn to Lucero. Lucero, with your permission, I would like to enter the village beforehand and scout it out and make sure everything is okay.
Of course, Can you please make sure that my mother is fine, please?
I will do my best. And with that, with a beat of her wings, she's going to fly off to the village proper.
As you arrive, Melaina, it's not a far trip. You know, it's a few 100 feet or so of distance between you and the village.
Okay.
The place itself is not as deserted as you thought. There is no one like roaming around the streets, but you can see inside this like open tent like constructions.
Mhm.
There. Yes.
I was just gonna say that. Well, Well, you go ahead, finish, and then I'll say what I was going to say.
There are people inside that seem to be kind of like a old video game NPC. They
Oh.
are doing something, like one thing. You see this at first, this what looks to be female mothfolk lady knitting, but you can tell she's been knitting like the same whatever piece of clothing this was for a long while. There's just this long trail of silken rope with like 5 or 6 more balls of like the string to go about. You see a potter that is just like molding the same pot that it's already perfect, but it's just going over and over and over again.
Do they seem to acknowledge my presence at all?
They don't seem to.
Oh boy. Okay.
Make a perception check.
I was afraid you were gonna say that. Okay. 23.
As you are like looking about, probably trying to stay visible for your friends and not as just assessing the situation. You hear flutter of wings. It's kind of like as if something moved behind one of the tents that you didn't saw. Quite so.
I will turn to where I heard the sound, and I will speak in the Mothkin hive language that I was learning from LunaFarrowe on our way. And I will speak to them in their own tongue.
Who
is that? Who is that?
Oh, you're not the one I was waiting for. I am so sorry. As you hear again the fluttering of wings as a beautiful, tall, not as tall as you, white mudfolk lady.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I know this character quite well.
Approaches. 2 beautiful large wings on her back, and at the end of like of each of these, you see 2 symbols, different one from another, that bear a resemblance with the one on your hand. Are you coming in behalf of Loki?
Actually, do you know the name LunaFarrowe?
You see her antenna kind of like raise up. Oh, she's with you. And like while she speaks, she always has this like passive, like subdued smile on her face. Make a sense motive check if you want to.
All right.
Did she
22.
say on behalf of Lucky? Lucky?
She looks like, yeah, it's her emotions are hard to tell. But like all this time, like she just has this a bit unnerving of a smile. She's with you. I I was not expecting her to come back. Thought she pauses for a moment. She'd run away. Yes. How can I help you?
Hmm. Hmm. They're saying it in the chat. I agree. Let's see. Thinking. I have to pick my words wisely here. As it happens, we came across the village and didn't see anyone in here, so I came out ahead to investigate the area.
Investigating. Yes. And as she says this, you see as like both her hands are like doing the Mr. Burns gesture, like excellent kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
Excellent.
Excellent.
And she's walking closer to you, ever so slowly. We are not used to having visitors. Yes. The only one that we were hoping for was other motherfolk. Yes. But why don't you come with us? Yes. And as she says that, she's gonna put her hand on your shoulder as she's like right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
There's a very, very cold exoskeletal hand.
Mm-hmm. Ebony,
Come.
may I make a knowledge local check to know whether or not that is normal? That is a normal temperature.
Yes, you can make a knowledge local check.
22.
You wouldn't think it is, because the fact that they need such a like humid and warm climate to thrive.
Reason specifically is, I've been traveling with Lucero, and
Lucero herself is also very warm.
Yes.
And when she's this close to you, as she's like staring at you, there's a missing like glow in her eyes, like as if they were glossy.
Mm-hmm.
We have the custom to be friendly with visitors. Yes.
Oh god. Okay. All right, guys. I know I have an idea of what I'm going to do, but I do want to pick the out-of-character brains of everyone here. What do you think? Can we get the fuck out of here?
What you say?
You were underwater, Gia.
Yeah, you're underwater.
He's in the keg.
He's in the keg.
Get him out of the keg.
He is the keg.
Oh no.
All right.
Can you guys sound better now?
Better.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I believe she's a demon
I'm
lord.
over real. When there's Underdark shit happening, I'm all for getting the fuck out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, Sorry, people are dead.
Sorry, Lucero. This is not a safe place. So I need to think of my wording here. It's very careful wording.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
So
Why couldn't this be a happy end? Anyway,
what did Alba say again? That you have to choose your words.
I have to choose my words very carefully for this.
No, but what did
because,
Alba say that you're responding to?
I don't know. Like it's they have a custom of being very friendly, but the fact that she placed her hand on me and it's like cold as ice.
A little bit sus.
Yeah, it's very sus, especially since LunaFarrowe is herself is warm.
In that case, say that you have to go get the rest of the group and GTFO.
Yes.
He's gonna come along there probably.
For everyone, not just you solely. So you have to go get everyone else now.
Yep. So, with that, I am going to place a hand on the hand that is on my shoulder. Respectfully.
How's the power to be shared?
I was merely scouting ahead. And now that I know that everything is safe, I'm going to make my way back. And with that,
Roll me a bluff check, please.
bluff? Okay.
You are technically. I say you're holding the truth here.
I am.
Lie.
I am.
Lie through your bee teeth.
Lying through my beef. 20! 20!
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Withholding the truth.
Good thing you have a plus 18 in that.
Yes. Thank you for my plus 18.
Oh, no.
Thank you for adding my wisdom as well as charisma on bluff checks.
As you kind of like are like putting her hand away, you see her head tilt, and Melaina, you hear a little crack when she does that.
I know. With that, withdraw action. Withdraw action. 120 feet. I do it. I spin a 360 and moonwalk the fuck out of there.
Let me just check if you're in the range or no by even after the dash.
All right, so it is 120 feet, during which time I'm pulling out my signal whistle, which you guys know I only pull out in times of panic. Blow the signal whistle. Everyone within a quarter-mile radius can make a DC 5 perception check and make it.
I think that's just an auto pass for all of us.
It's an auto pass for literally everyone, even Elvarin.
Yep. And yeah, this thing has a short range, so yep.
I guess get the fuck out.
As you fly off,
Oh, God.
if you look back, you see as her wings were like unfolded, and
God.
out of like the left wing, you see what looks like a couple of eyes, just like red eyes with slitted pupils.
This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. This is Melaina saying, "Signing off, boys. We have reached peak, not cash money."
DBZ like flying sound effect.
Yes.
Instant transmission sound effect.
Yes. Instant transmission teleportation. 120 feet back, blowing the signal whistle. You guys know that's not good. Battle stations. Yes, it's the rape whistle.
As you take it, go all the way back, sounding your whistle.
Mm-hmm.
It's you guys hear this loud, this kind of like noise,
Yes.
As after a few more seconds of probably dashing, I'm assuming, like flying with all you got.
It.
Uh,
Yeah. Withdraw and then run. The run action for ×4 movement. 200. Do I have 200 and? Okay, yeah, fast movement is only for land speed. 240 feet.
yeah, you're fine.
Run.
You're fine. You were like 300 feet away or something.
Yeah.
So,
Lucero, I'm so sorry. We need to leave. It is not safe here.
is my mother okay?
No, we need to leave. I'll explain on the way. And look to the rest of everyone. We need to either leave or prepare for battle stations.
Leave.
Melaina, as
Now,
you
when
say
you say
this...
prepare,
Oh, go ahead, Jeera.
when you say prepare, would you say she's evilish?
Yes,
I'm gonna cast protection from evil.
there is.
Communal.
There is. What's the word? There is dark magic here. We need to leave.
As you say this, Melaina,
Mm-hmm.
you guys all hear
Oh God!
like echoing on the distance as you see a bit far away, but certainly making their way here, the slow flutter of no less than a dozen moth-like creatures
Oh God!
slowly approaching.
Uh huh. Is that where we're ending
And
for the
since-
night?
That's where we're gonna end for the night.
Oh no! Why couldn't Lucero get a happy ending?
Okay, I'm just gonna make a quick addition while we're waiting for them to arrive, since it's taking a few moments. I'm gonna change a spell using my quick study.
Okay. It's still up to you if you want to go into battle or run away. That's still on the table for you guys.
Yeah,
but
we'll find out how successful we are next time.
mhm.
So right now,
But-
we just know evil things are happening.
Bad juju.
Bad juju.
There's bad juju happening, and I've been holding on to this for a long time.
I know. Why couldn't it be a happy reunion?
I mean, it could be.
It could be. Until then. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We hope you've all enjoyed. It's been a bit of a slower session, not a lot of action stuff, but you know what? Sometimes you need that slower build up, especially with some shit that's going to be going down next session. I anticipate a lot of combat next time on Rulers of Embercrest.
We claim our kingdom. Oh, whoa, actually.
Oh. Oh.
Yikes.
It gets still slightly worse. So until then, thank you everyone for tuning in, and we'll see all of you in the next